So, now that we are no longer in public beta, obviously all our expert challenge progress has been reset. But also some of these expert challenges have changed a bit. For example, this preloaded one does no longer allow cards to be duped at the merchant. I think there was there another change? Might have been. Let's start from the top. Controlled Chaos. I really like this one when I played it on in the beta. This come prepared modifier makes deck building very interesting. As well as buying power also has an impact on it, although not quite as much. So let's jump into a game. Random. Control Chaos. Covenant 25, obviously. So we are up against Sepseraph. These are some of the cards we start with, but let's look at all of them. So, Sentient is our champion. We do have Ancient Synergy and Crypt Builder, 2 large hits. Crystalline Seeds for some AoE damage. Delayed though. Cycle of Life. Edge Prior to make our healing spells cheaper. Very nice with Engraft. We have Energy Siphon, great with these large hits. Ensnare, which is never a dead draw. There are basic Frozen Lances. Ice Tornado, another big hitting 3-cost spell. Mollusk Mage, very nice with Glimmer especially. Offering Token, very nice with the Crypt Builder, but that's our only offering card. And it also can also help dig for certain cards. Restoration Detonation and 5 restores. Steel Enhancer times 2 for some buffs. Vine Grasp doesn't really synergize with anything else, but it's a solid spell. Yeah, expensive cards. Let's see if we can make that a bit easier on our Ember with some relics, but it doesn't look like it. I like Death Scales because we have a lot of big or at least semi-big damage spells. And Gnarled Root doesn't seem like it's gonna be that important. The only spike application we currently have is Cycle of Life. Yeah, let's go with Death Scales here. We could go with Revenge here. It's certainly a possibility. It's not a possibility I'm gonna take here though. But if there was ever a deck where Revenge Sentient would work out easily, this one would be it, because we have so much damage in spells that we can survive with not taking a damaging champion option. Problem with that is we don't have the Ember to play all the cards we would draw with it, so. Setup on the top floor. It's definitely Frozen Lands on the top floor. We could take the 6 damage here. We could also not. I think it's better to set up on the top floor. Just kill these 2 guys. That's not where I wanted my collector to be in, but I could kill it with the Ancient Synergy because our deck is so large. The Ancient Synergy deals tons of damage. Problem is then we can't kill this wave, but it's just 3 damage. And it gives us a... The Ancient Synergy also gives us a kill on an otherwise pretty annoying unit. The Frontliner. Which we might or might not have killed here. This is nice, some healing, and then a nice 3-cost spell to reduce the power of that floor a lot. Set up some Frostbite. Kill this guy. Cycle of Life, very nice. We are drawing almost perfectly here. What's left in the deck? Restoration Detonation, it's not gonna be of much help. Our best damage spell is Vine Grasp, but we do have the kill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Razor Sharp Edge, Restoration Detonation. I wouldn't mind a second Resto Deto, but I think Razor Sharp Edge is a bit better, so I have slightly better scaling than just these Steel Enhancers, which are now 0 cost by the way. I think there was a change that was made very late into the public beta. If it even made it into the public beta at all. I don't remember. It definitely made it into the closed beta. I don't need a second Edge Briar, I think. It might take a while to draw the first one, but yeah, let's take a Razor Sharp. Flash Freeze, Offering Token, Energy Siphon. Another Energy Siphon? I don't think we need that. Banner. Stygian or Awoken. Either is an option. Offering Token isn't terrible in this deck because we have a lot of expensive cards. We might not be able to play all of them. Yeah, let's take it. We do have an offering card at least. I think I want to go to the Stygian unit and unit upgrades. You like the Energy Siphon? Yeah, that was certainly a very viable choice as well. Ooh, Cold Celia. I forgot to check the shop again. Yeah, I'll take a Cold Celia. Upgrade it with some damage. I don't think I need spikes or endless on anyone. I would love quick. That's not great. That's not terrible, but also not great. Do we have enough healing that we can get by without quick on her? I don't think so. Give Edge Prior some attack. Might be bad against spikes. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of spell damage, but we also have Tethys Scales and we often don't need that much spell weakness. It's not going to be our main win condition, I don't think it can be. The extra damage on the Cold Celia is not really that important. I'd rather save the slot for multi-strike or anything similar. Yeah, I agree. We do have that capability, but Tethys Scales will oftentimes give us that spell damage we need anyways. Let's set up on this floor. That gives us the highest chance of getting a collector. Because we will get the collector here with the Cold Celia. If it's spawned on the top, we were very likely to be able to kill it with a spell. Yep, that's how they are called. Okay. You can stay here. You know what? Okay. Could have drawn the Crypt Pillar. Then the Rooted would have been wasted, but... Okay. Going well so far. Another Steel Enhancer, another Vine Grasp, or another Resto Deado. Skip? Yeah. We don't need either of those. I wouldn't mind a Titan's Tooth though, especially with the 2 offering tokens in the deck. Titan Sentry, Thorned Hollow, Lodestone Totem. Does any of these work well with the deck and with what we currently have? Thorned Hollow, obviously not. We want the heals on the Sentient. Thorn Hollow is mostly a backline and boss killer, and we have Cold Celia to do that. Lodestone Totem isn't bad. Can be our boss killer. We currently don't have space because of Edge Prior. Titan Sentry basically filters out the weak units, but the Cold Celia already takes care of them. Lodestone is still great, even at 3 cost. And we do have a bunch of cheap spells. We have the offering tokens, we have the Steel Enhancers, so we can often trigger the Lodestone Totem the turn we play it, Ensnare, Energy Siphon, Crystalline Seeds. I think I will take it, just for bosses. I don't think I will need it for other units, but for bosses it might be important. I would like a relic. I would like spell upgrades. I think I'm gonna go to the right here, looking for quick or multi-strike in this Merchant of Steel, removing some cards. Here, depending on how the last one went, it could go either way. We will find a place to spend our money. Let's go for the relic. I don't think we need the spell upgrades right away. Cleansing water. Okay. Helps with challenges. Other than that, not much, but that's good enough, I think. Nameless Siren might be a bit hard. We are very... It's very difficult to find the capacity for it. Ooh. Let's go. Spike drivers, we do it. We are doing it. This will be a bit of a change with these bike drivers. Lodestone Totem and Sentient. We do not want to set up in the middle because capacity is reduced, and I think top floor is preferred over bottom floor setup. Don't want any of you to stay here. Not really. You're just gonna take up my rejuvenate triggers. Too bad I can't play Cycle of Life here. Nice Titan's Tooth. Maybe I should have played it on another floor. No, that's fine. Okay. I don't mind that. can't really make use of this Mollusk Mage. Well, I could play it and use the Frozen Lance for 26 damage, but... I'll just use the Frozen Lance like that. Yeah, Edge Prior is now useless. I do want to keep the Spike Driver Colony in the deck though. I want to upgrade it before I start copying it. Crane Stewards. Maybe I should have used this against Daedalus instead. Frozen Lance is probably the weakest card here. Actually, Vine Grasp would have been even weaker. And we have the kill. Just barely, but enough is enough. Gifts for a Guard is nice. Really nice in a big deck like that. Can play it without troubles. So many expensive cards. But Wildwood Tome is also nice now that we have Cold Celia. The Sap, yeah. It's nice. The draw. If I could pick all of them, I would, and then just remove the Shard Channeler. That's how much I want the other two. It's gotta be gifts in this deck. It has to be. I think our setup changes with the spike when the spike drivers become relevant, but I don't think Wilting Sapwood is what we want. And I really want draw, I really want Ember, but I think I need capacity. Easy right here. There's quick. Now, where do I put it? I think I want it on the spike drivers. Do I though? Do I though? Nah, it's on Cold Celia. And then we reroll for... Actually... Let's give you a health upgrade. First damage upgrade for the spike drivers. Do have another Merchant of Steel in the next space. I think we are still good enough to not need the spike drivers right now. Transyords are okay. Frozen Lances are not that great. Are there any worse cards than Frozen Lances in the deck? The Frozen Lances are actually a bit better with the Gifts for a Guard. Although we would rather draw better spells. Let's remove a Frozen Lance and a Train Steward. not like we draw through our deck multiple times. Heaven Seal, that's a bit scary, but I think we can do it. Okay, that helps. Setting up on the top floor. Even though that means we will take more damage to these guys, it also means we have better time to prepare. More time to prepare, I mean. Lodestone Totem versus Ice Tornado to kill the Collector. Sorry, Lodestone Totem. I do want that scaling for the next run. We might be fine without the Lodestone Totem in this fight. Most likely it will be. I don't really want you in the next wave is the problem. That's true, I wouldn't have been able to play it for one Ember there. Don't really want to root anyone here. Cycle of Life is not that important in this fight. I think we need the scaling from Razor Sharp Edge more. Move one of you guys to the front. Ooh. Nice. Free kill on this guy. The boss growing in strength is a little bit of a problem. Lodestone Totem right when I need you. Titan's Tooth, perfect. Uh-oh. This guy survives, that's bad. But we have a lot of frostbite on him, so we should be fine. Ouch. Did I miss a root on the tank? Could have made a difference then. Zap-tap is definitely great. Channel Song. Channel Song is great. Helps us find the spike drivers. An earlier tank. The problem with an earlier tank would have been that then the two tanks were on the... Yeah, the two tanks would have been on the same floor, and the rooted one would have been in front, so we would have had two tanks in front, and that's a bit dangerous. Our name tome might come in very handy here. Hey Domination, it has been a while. Patch is great. Think you watched one of my earlier streams? Well, quite a while ago, if I'm not mistaken. Do we need any unit upgrades? Well, we need the one for Spike Driver Colony, but beyond that. Ugh. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, right. We played in the Hell Rush tournament. Ah, I remember. Yeah, that was very fun. I would love to do something like that again. I can't wait to upgrade these spike drivers. I guess it's endless for them then. The Alpha Fiend should definitely be a lot better now. But I think it still needs multi-strike. If it has multi-strike, great. If it doesn't, still not good. Might want a second channel song here. And let's remove the train stewards. Now that we have channel songs, these need to go out ASAP. Plus 6 attack. Sure. Shouldn't be a big deal with our quick sweeper and our tanky frontliner. Again. This time it actually is the cost change that makes the difference. I think I have to put you in the front. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have set up on the bottom floor at all. That doesn't work. I would love to kill this overcharge tank right now. And I guess I have to. Can't leave him up. I don't want to get them duped right away. Mollusk Mage. Maybe that goes on the bottom floor now? Probably not. Let's put it here. Do want to get some damage in against this guy, but I need one more spike driver. I need it in this fight. Should have healed first, obviously. Wouldn't have changed much though. I need extra damage on this floor. That doesn't work, but this does. That's a lot of damage to take. Rooting this guy doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's... Ouch. Good thing we have... Whoops, almost forgot the siphon. Okay, we barely survived that. And of course, this is the sweep boss. Edge Prior doesn't help. It helps a little bit because he wastes more lifesteal charges. 6 available. These should be mostly spike drivers. It's at least some damage. Not a whole lot though. Spike driver does nothing. At least this spike driver is now buffed. And we are dead. Apparently, I needed these rail, the spike drivers online earlier. Maybe I should have put quick on them and damage, so I could get them online immediately. Maybe I would have been better off that way. Who knows? But yeah, this deck lacked scaling. We didn't have a good way to kill bosses, that's why I took the Sep Totem. But the increased cost sometimes prevented us from playing it early on, so that was a bit of a problem. Let's do another run. Guardian Stone, Titan's Tooth, Whiplash are some of our starting cards. We do have Sep Seraph again. So, Crushing Demise, Crystalline Seeds, 2 drafts. On top of the Dregs we always have Energy Siphon, Flash Freeze, Guardian Stone, Harness the Titan, Ice Storm, Memento Mori, Molten Encasement, Double Titan's Tooth, Urchin Spines, Voltivary and Whiplash. That's a wild deck. Yeah, I even do the challenges on random. The most of them aren't more difficult than the normal Covenant 25 runs. I wouldn't mind a Forgotten Name, but we have a lot of units in this deck, so it's not gonna be triggered very often early on. And Advanced Prototype is pretty strong early on. But I do want a better scaling, I think. Spell Weakness versus Frostbite. We don't have that many big spells. Too few, I think. I do want a Frostbite, I think. I think that's... yeah, Frostbite should be much better, yeah. I haven't tested the buying power one, no. Didn't get the chance to. Do we set up the bottom floor so we can more easily take out the Disciple? No. No, I think we don't. I want to leave 2 capacity open and I want to cover a collector on the top floor. Actually, we can put a drag in front to a draft in front to tank, because it will gain 1 armor when we play a spell. And we will play a spell. I do want to get that collector. Mm, 21, 30. That's actually enough to kill the floor. And gives us some armor, which is nice. Ice Tornado is pretty good here. Didn't save our Votivary, but that doesn't really matter. Double Frozen Lands on the top floor. Should be fine. I think Molten Encasement wants to be on this floor. Drag maybe doesn't. Titan's Tooth should win. If not, Voti very sure will. Energy Siphon, Crypt Builder, Flash Freeze. So what are we looking for right now? I mean, Crypt Builder isn't bad. Flash Freeze, another Flash Freeze would help with covering the backline, which we currently do decently, but not... It's also extra damage against bosses, especially considering that we are playing Frostbite Tethys. Let's take the Flash Freeze. Draft, Whiplash, Purifying Cleanse. These drafts are very unreliable, and I don't want to count on drawing Whiplash or Purifying Cleanse in the same hand as a draft in a 35 card deck. If any, we want the Molded to get these drafts back from the grave after we play them. I don't think I want the third one yet. Guard of the Unnamed, Legion of Wax. I mean, Legion of Wax and Tethys behind it is a guaranteed boss kill. But it's pretty bad against... Oh, let's just do it. It's pretty bad against normal frontliners. That's the problem. Let's get some upgrades on the Legion. Don't think I need a Guard of the Unnamed. I did have issues earlier today with the communication with the server, but they were gone as I started the stream and did the daily challenge. It worked flawlessly then. I wouldn't mind a Cold Celia. Should have looked at the unit upgrade shop first. Runestone, Strength Stone, Eternal Stone. Probably not. This is good. It would also be decent on the drafts. Could make an Endless Draft, but I don't really want to. Maybe an Endless Molten Encasement, but... is that needed? Can't really reroll into great things, but there are a few small upgrades I would like here. I would love this one, but... not great. Covenant 23, that's nice. Pretty good progress so far. This is not gonna last forever. But it's gonna last for a while. That's nice. I am a bit worried about the bottom floor. Fine. This is decent damage. Can't really tell what I'm gonna draw next. But there are a few 1 capacity units I might wanna play. There are 2 in fact. 2 out of 22, that's not good enough. Just block 1 hit with Drag. This is pretty okay. Kill this guy. this guy and apply some frostbite to the boss. Too bad our Legion spawns did kill themselves very early. Ugh. These are not really the cards I want. Don't think I want another Urchin Spines or Energy Siphon. They are not that great in this deck. Molded, on the other hand, is great in this deck. Now we only need to find a way to get it in our hand consistently. Look at this artifact. Icicle Fracture? I wouldn't mind. Concussive Coals is not terrible either, just in case we set up on the bottom floor again. I think Icicle Fracture is a bit better. Ooh. I think the shield is the correct pick here. We want that extra defense. Siren of the Sea? Could see that. Secondary floor and Incalm floor. On top of our Legion of Wax floor. Of our probably eventually 2 Legion of Wax floors. This is not the best hand ever to set up with. And this floor is capacity reduced. I can't set up the sirens there. Oops. I only noticed it when it was already too late. Oh, and it's double explosives. Ugh. Ugh. This doesn't work at all. Reloader for nothing. Because in the end I have to set up this way anyways. Alright, I have the Icicle Fracture. It's nice at least. Oh no. This isn't good at all. I could waste the Holiest Shield. We have Molded in the same hand as the Legion of Wax, so that doesn't work either. At least the Siren lives that way? Should have put it on Daedalus, of course. Yeah. Indeed. We do have the Holiest Shield though, and the Holiest Shield on Tethys might be able to turn this into a win, no matter how dire it looks right now. Need the extra health there. Could get the kill here. Probably should. I can block 4 damage, which is not enough to save them. We sniped one, at least. I can kill one guy here. Can I still do that if I place it that way? Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Gotta kill the bomb. Otherwise my floor dies. think it has to be Ice Tornado this turn. That helps a bit, a little tiny bit. Freezing the draft here is pretty good actually. I would love to Memento Mori Daedalus. I would love to. But we can't because of this stupid Disciple Protector. And it looks like the only way we win this is by using the shield. Damn it! I wanted the mastery on it so bad. But it really saved us here. Ancient Synergy is pretty big. It's also pretty expensive. I would love Conduit Tethys. Sacrificial Resurrection could actually be good. Let's go with this one. God of the Unnamed could make... No, I don't think I want any of these. Don't want more priority draws right now. Capacity would be pretty good right now. But I think we have to take Ember. We're Ember starved so many turns. Yeah, I agree. More priority units is not a great proposition. I do want an offensive Legion of Wax if possible. Siren of the Sea is gonna be our tank, so let's give her some upgrades. Multi-strike. Better than nothing. I hope these upgrades make a difference. No large zone, sadly. Still Frostbite. We need that additional boss damage. Ancient Hate. That's scary. That's actually pretty scary. Should work out. It's gonna be close though. I'm taking a risk here because we need to get stronger. It's not bad. It's a pretty decent setup for the bottom floor, which immediately kills this guy. This is also +5 attack for every future Wax unit. Without the drawback of the burnout, because it only applies, it doesn't enhance. Sure. Let's use this draft as a tank. Let's throw this away for a single card trigger here. This is still 40 damage against the front line. Which means the Frostbite from Tethys will go on the second unit. Which is nice. Oh, there's no capacity for that. Let's use this instead. It's better anyways. And right in time. Should be worth. Do I want to keep you around, Votivary? I guess so, yeah. These all die, which is nice. How many spells can we play here? This guy has 29 frostbite, so quite a few. I'm not gonna get the tank for Tethys. Don't wanna play more spells. And then we block the damage with the drag here. Just need a few hits out of Tethys to get some frostbite on these guys. I would love to make use of this Guardian Stone, but that's not gonna happen. That didn't help. At least we get some frostbite onto him. The memories, the mental memory. Oh, wait. I was about to say. Okay, yeah, that does the job. I was about to say that the Memento Mori will work on the next floor after we played another spell, but we already removed one spell shield from him. We had 2 Legion of Wax die. Of course it's gonna be big. These incarns aren't pulling their weight. I don't think I want to add another totem. Another Crystalline Seeds isn't bad, but Sacred Wicks is so random in this deck. Memories of the Melted is difficult. Yeah, the Legions, they really rack up these death counts. Every Legion is 7 deaths. So, I would still like some unit upgrades, but I think what we really need are spell upgrades right now. I really need Holdover. Permafrost is a start. If we can find Holdover, Permafrost is not good enough, but reduces the damage that not having Holdover causes. Now, so I will make a weird move and Permafrost the Molded in hopes that we still get to put Holdover on it as well. Yeah, there's Holdover. Obviously if I had Holdover first I would not put the Permafrost on it. Yeah, I mean, you don't complain about getting offered the strongest unit in the game. Granted, it needs some support, but nothing kills bosses in the air, especially Seraph in the air, as well as Bounty Stalker. Overgorger? I think Overgorger can do that, but Overgorger needs even more setup than Bounty Stalker. Oh yes, give me the Ember. Give it to me. I don't care about 2 Vengeful Shards in my 42 card deck. Hi Alex! I'm great, thank you. Yeah, this Dave was It's a huge game changer. There's the Legion. It's always amazing what the Legion of Wax can do to an enemy floor. Now we just need to be careful not to lose the Tethys. Actually, these are 5 units which all have 6 or more attack. There's nothing I can do to keep Tethys alive. That sucks. Can't play the Train Steward, but we can just keep it in hand. Guardian Stone is not helpful. Maybe I should have set up on the top floor. Ouch! That's a lot of fire damage. Still think the crushing demise goes on this floor. Removes the tank so I can Memento Mori this. A Frostbite, that would be 15 damage to this guy. So we would still take 2 hits from him. If I draw into Molded, nah, we need the damage. That's enough though, at least. Let's make some space in his hand. He will heal up, but he would anyways. Don't have room for the Legion on this floor. But I can bring back something else. The best thing I could bring back is probably a draft. That's actually quite a bit of damage. Too bad I can't get that little bit of extra armor I would need. None of these units actually matter against this boss. Praise the Legion. I don't think it will be enough though. Although, Molten Encasement is also not bad. It actually doesn't change anything, right? Right, it wouldn't change anything, would it? Sweep Boss counters us hard. If I had drawn Molded earlier, we would have been fine. If I'd left room on that floor for the Legion, I would probably have been fine. Phew, this is a difficult challenge, apparently.